Historical series are usually boring titles that have their own audience, so making an exciting historical series that appeals to all kind of movies and TV viewers seem like a daunting task. However, the directors of BBC Two knew how to properly create a lovable historical series. The Peaky Blinders series is exactly the extraordinary title that cannot get out of the way of uniqueness. Peaky Blinders has now become a popular series, and its short videos are always been on social media. What makes this series popular is not just the unique acting of its well-known actors. Of course, this may be why Peaky Blinders is one of the few historical series that does not focus much on historical narratives and focuses more on a story that becomes more interesting at the end of each episode than before. Subscribe our YouTube channel to watch the rest of this video and more. The drama and crime series Peaky Blinders, directed by Stephen Knight, is a product of BBC. Peaky Blinders tells the story of a family gang in 1919 in Birmingham in England, a group led by Tommy Shelby. The story revolves around the Peaky Blinders and the ambitions of their boss, Thomas Shelby. Special Detective Chester Campbell is sent from Belfast to Birmingham by order of the Royal Police Force to clear the city of the London Republican Army, communists, surveyors, and criminals. In this way, the presence of Peaky Blinders attracts attention. Winston Churchill commissioned Campbell to deal with the Birmingham and Peaky Blinders riots. The actors of this series are Cillian Murphy, Paul Anderson, Joe Cole, Helen McCreary, Tom Hardy, and Annabelle Wallis. First of all, Peaky Blinders is a historical series. However, if we tell a viewer who has no knowledge of this series but has watched all its episodes that this series is based on a completely real event, it should be too surprising. But it seems an undeniable fact that in 1919, after the end of World War I, there was a family group in Birmingham in England called the Peaky Blinders. The members of this family were related to each other and of Romanian origin. After the family managed to expand its economic ties and gain a defensible position in the world of politics, it slowly became a mafia gang. This mafia gang was in power in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Peaky Blinder members had their own signatures. Stylish and handmade suits along with hats and special hairstyles helped them to show their identity in the heart of the community. However, the Peaky Blinders were not only looking for economic success, but also for becoming a heavyweight in British politics, an event that you can watch the formation of it in the series. What sets Peaky Blinders apart from most similar series is the lovable and influential characters. Characterization is the most important principle of the script of the series, and this makes us face a valuable title. The actors of the series have repeatedly emphasized that they do not like to think of their audience as ignorant and they like to have a complete story to tell. So to get the story to its climax, they have a special plan that looks different in each chapter, but it's ultimately an amazing plot. Cillian Murphy as Tommy Shelby, the main star of the series, he shows very well why the members of Peaky Blinders have no mercy, and this cruelty carries a large part of the story of the series. The endless cruelty and anger of the main characters of the series Peaky Blinders help the script of the series to be more unpredictable and effective. So the story of Tommy Shelby and his friends is not just a historical series, and is slowly turning into an exciting mafia saga. TV series are usually not a place for movie stars to shine. The fact is that the path on television seems quite the opposite of cinema. This means that actors who shine in TV series will later have the opportunity to make their way to the movies. But the Peaky Blinders series was so well made and admirable that they were not worried when the cast decided to add well-known actors to the main cast. Although actors such as Joe Cole and Annabelle Warris became very famous for their role in the series Peaky Blinders, the series has also hosted big movie stars. Tom Hardy and Adrian Brody alongside Sam Neill are the most well-known movie actors who have accepted an offer to star in the Peaky Blinders series. So we have a unique title that not only has an extraordinary story but also brings together a powerful set of well-known actors. Just as the members of the Peaky Blinders had their own signature appearance, the Peaky Blinders series also recorded their own signature. We are faced with an exciting series that has prepared for each part of its story a breathtaking collection of action scenes, bloody dialogues, and soulful conflicts so that its viewer will never be disappointed by watching the series carefully. However, some critics of the Peaky Blinders series believe that from one point onwards the script gives too much power to its main character, which makes it easy for the viewer who has intelligently followed the series to predict the next move quite accurately. But the fact is that Peaky Blinders has the ability to attract any spectator. It does not matter what genre of television and cinema you like. Peaky Blinders enters the romance genre with romance and broken stories, and then enters the action world with incredible action scenes. The powerful drama of the series manifests itself in all episodes, and its influential identity moves alongside the characters of the series. Thus, the notion that Peaky Blinders is merely a violent music video is challenged by the series' precise signature, which ranges from the script to the characterization. The band was believed to be called the Peaky Blinders because members of the group sewed razors on the edges of their hats and used them as weapons when needed. The word pick means edge and blind means blind. Apparently, as shown several times in the series, these razors were used to blind people or injure the forehead, and because blood was spilled on the person's eyes, they temporarily lost his sight. Birmingham historian Carl Chin disagrees, saying they were given the name because of their regular appearance. He says that this type of hat is generally called picky, and the term blinders is a colloquial term used in Birmingham for the handsome. Of course, there have been attacks on people in this group with hats. Peaky Blinders has become a series that is difficult to find similar titles with the creation of new standards in the world of television. Combining all the positive features of movie and TV titles, this series has become an irreplaceable masterpiece that is not really going to seem repetitive. So Peaky Blinders may be on the list of titles that you can easily start, but it will not stay away until you watch the last episode. This is an achievement that many TV series do not achieve. If you are looking for a fun, exciting, sad and action-packed title, Peaky Blinders could be your ideal choice. A series that after watching it you will probably become interested in using English tobacco and hats.